You're not gonna knock it over. Oh, here. Come on. Well, man, eat it. It's fine. Yeah, you can have that. It's not gonna hurt you. Yeah. I'm just gonna eat. I don't want to eat no more. I know, Papa. Come on. Is that what you want? You want some honey on it? No. You feel me? You feel me, don't you? You feel me, don't you? I know it. You feel me, don't you? You got a ton of them. You feel me, right? It's bothering. It's bothersome, right? I know. You can't change it. I can't change it. I can't stop it. I can't change it. I can't. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's too heavy for me. I don't think I can put it in words. I know. It's sad, right? It's confusing. Can't change it. It's too late. You're confused, but you know you're not scared. Come on. The cat feels what I feel. He doesn't know what to do. Come on. What's everywhere? You can't do anything about it. I did my best. I'm gonna keep trying. Let's go ahead and just let me see what I gotta say. I'll be on later to read. But the numbers are not stacked in. I have no control. The numbers aren't stacked in favor of anything. I feel like I just want to stutter this whole thing through. And believe me, that is the furthest thing beneath me is the stutter. I had a dream I was in 5 different places last night, and something came to me. Any of y'all remember that movie called A Brave New World? Where they had this word, it's called semi. First, let me read this quote. It's a quote, one of my favorite ones from Joseph Campbell. All the gods, all the heavens, and all the hells are within you. What does it allude, or what does it mean? It means literally, you create your own hells, heavens, even your god or gods. It doesn't take away from creation. It's hard to cut yourself away from citizenship. Something that's been dawned upon you, you don't even know it because it seems like it's normal. Whenever somebody says, I'm a U.S. citizen, it means you are dead at sea. A law that really, a conscription, a law that really doesn't exist, nor has any value or weight over you. But the moment you say you're wild, free, and you're savage, which is actually order, has nothing to do with violence, harming, or hurtful, against that which stands against you and nature itself. Yes. Y'all don't get it? Semi-moron, epsilon. Semi-moron means exactly that, half moronic. Epsilon means the lowest of the batch, the lowest of life. How can the greatest of creation, to use that word loosely, but verbatim as you understand it, can be subjugated to a human, which is a beast of the sea, and more or less something dead, the carcass of? Why is it that there are so many people in places of position because monetarily they feel good, have accepted your acceptance and their acceptance to such idioms to push forward as if it is the main mill? It doesn't matter what you say to anyone, how well it's jazzed up, splicing, editing, funning in different photos or memes, all the techno sav jarv, that shows more citizenry, the more indoctrinated, and how radically accepted it is when there's nothing radical about it, because you are on the path they designed. You have not stepped away. Somebody said to me, wow, Red, just call me Jim or Chuck. Trust me, Chuck would be better. My name is Jim Red Wolf. Oh, given to me my great-grandmother. Signed off by my great-great-uncle. Home in the show, but it is, honestly. Nobody even knew what that word was until they heard me calling that, putting it out there in 1970-something in school. Red Wolf. Most didn't even remember. Dan was like, oh, shit, I remember you. Yeah, Red Wolf. Oh, he's like, I couldn't even remember. I was like, was it meant for you to remember? We're always told to be free. And yet everybody's always proclaiming and professing and asking. And I had to go away from the other. I could lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. And even this is like beating a dead horse in the head. But sometimes the maimed horse doesn't need to be put down. It needs to be let known that it's maimed. And that maybe its appendage can be bound. I bind it and mend it. I'm attempting. My thoughts right now are erratic, y'all. If I would sit here and say otherwise, I would be lying to you. I put a post up thinking, oh, it's at $64, $3, $5 suit, especially you. I haven't ordered the books. If anything comes about and I don't, it goes right directly back. Okay. There's so many words, and I'm composed. Y'all have been. You know how you see that funny video with the two melanated sisters going down the slide and they bop. That's what y'all doing. They've given y'all a roller coaster. It's all downhill. There's nothing up about it. And even though it looks straight, you're hitting bumps and you're getting farther away from the slide until before you know it, it's so long where you're literally falling thousands of feet and the slide still looks like it's going this way, but you have hit these little blind obstacles unbeknownst to you because you cannot see them. And you're falling right now. You have all these people in these different positions because they feel good and they got this and they got that. Like that, all that can mean nothing. And some people will sit there and they fake little mysticism or whatever you want to call it, not even in touch with yourself, always out the window, and believe that you can rationally express. You're speaking that into existence. No, you've accepted it into existence. I'm attempting to teach you how to speak it out of existence, to remove yourself, to disqualify yourself from something that is very unqualifiable. Yet you believe that you're qualified for that fake world. I hate that word matrix. I really do. And I remember sitting down with her and talking with her in Harlem. And it wasn't about that. I knew what she was talking about. Yeah, I am conflicted, y'all. Right now, we got 3 individuals in here, and they can't make heads or tail because they think they know something. They think they can figure out something. They don't get it. They're looking as if they actually know, and let's say they're alphabets. Or let's say there was somebody in the bottom of the Vatican or the Mossad or whatever. The idiots don't know nothing other than what they've been permitted and allowed to know. Let's say it's all allegory, hypothetical, these intrusive, fake fucking words. Don't have to believe me. I don't care what you perceive, what you've seen, what you've heard, what you've been allowed or permitted. If you are here, I'm not even attempting to dig deep in. I'm not going to go and pull it up to see what you are. I don't care. You're not going to like none of your decisions. Matter of fact, even my Aboriginal community, first of all, we need to start dropping that Indian term. Aboriginal, all that. Of course we're original to this soil. Per se. If you only knew the truth. And there are those who think they know the truth. And they've been causing more damage and harm to themselves outside of the physicalities of the dumb shit they do. More technology and more the foolishness. Well, they're going to have their little buddies return, the ones that they haven't all been told about and some heard about, speculated about. But the idiots in the positions know exactly what I'm speaking about. They're not going to like none of it. No matter what they've accomplished, what they've been, what they are, who they are, what they manifested, doesn't matter. Sit here and you can watch. You can sit here and you can feel with your obscure feelings. And believe me, y'all, even there's the worst of the worst sociopaths and narcissists and psychopaths have feelings so burdensome and so deep that if they don't get their fix, it overrides all their what little bit they have. I'm gonna tell my kinfolk, you better be wild, and you better be free, you better be like a savage, like no other. You have to scream like a banshee, whisper like a harp, a strum to its loudest. That's the only advice I'm gonna give you. You better be a one individual harmonic, Philharmonic orchestra. With percussions and everything. You better dig deep down inside. They're gonna learn anyway. I mean, I would like to see all the sides and all everything, everyone stop. But what I would like, it's not even based on feelings. It's not that I don't really give a fuck. I would like to see it. A dream, boy. See, I'm using the word dream because that's how y'all acquiesce the understanding of what I'm saying. They're not what you think they are. They're more real than you can even imagine. Repressed memories sound familiar? Fluoride? Do I need to mention beryllium and few of them heavy metals and stuff and toxins? That's all I'm gonna say to that. Because most of y'all don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. And you watch, just by not giving a thumbs up, tell me that. Let me see who you are right quick. My buddy hooked me up. See who you are. Your little maleficents, they can sit there and go, oh yeah, he's logged in and they did this and that. No. It's not how it works. You get a perception of what I'm doing, but you really don't see what I'm doing. Trust me. Oh, you know what's funny? Before I look on here at the fucking idiots. Yeah. They keep copyright claiming music that's free in their goddamn studio. Royalty free doesn't have to mean no copyright. And even putting a copyright, there's no doxing for $1. Even putting a copyright to a person that it doesn't apply to shows how unformidable and how ludicrous and how foolish these individuals are who have been allowed to get away with the foolishness they've been doing. That's like listening to individuals who are not liberal nor conservative, paying the most money to sway for your death. Sway. And we're talking about, y'all call them big corporations. I call them the dumbest fucking people on the planet. Yet, on your earth, yet, you allow it. Why? Because you're citizenry and you're intelligent. You're so smart. You know everything. You know exactly what you've been led to believe and know. You don't know anything. I'm getting tired of saying that. I don't care how good it's going for you. If you got to walk around with your booty all stuck out. I have that boyfriend who's able to mitigate having a certain income even after being locked up, who put their mind to it. No, there's a source always, consortium always behind it. If you think that is life and living, and that allows you to run around and spend as you do, if you think that is what life is really about, there is not near one of you who are disassociated from the lie. You are so connected to the lie, you cannot even conceive nor perceive or have any perception of what the truth is. It's not a litigation. It's not about fake laws. It's not about cooperation of other corruption. All this fraudulent ass language that has a lot of other languages to make it what it is, to destabilize and to lead you astray from the truth, to keep you going, veering off. I keep telling you the path you need to be on is a very narrow one. And with like-minded individuals, you can fill in the potholes and everything else. Move obstacles easily. Now it doesn't mean that you all got to walk, and some people walking on the edge, holding hands like you're walking on some tightrope. You're on a bicycle riding a tightrope where people standing off to the side or holding on poles. No, it means the narrow road means literally what it means. It means a straight shot. It means without going and getting beat up all over the place and running into everybody who's obscure with all these different things and all this other nonsense. The wide road is not a road at all. It's a place of torment, condemnation, and many of you are there. But don't worry, I've already pulled up two individuals who I know damn well aren't people, or people I know, or people who actually want to watch this. Only an idiot would sit there and put this stuff up there and show you. It's unnecessary. I'm looking right at it. So we always got to have the idiots come in. I like them. I like them more than anything. We're all idiots. A lot of y'all, the majority, I would say 99.99% of you are idiots. It's not a bad word. But then we have the septic ones. The ones who are playing out this deed. They're curious. That's how. Why? They think they know. And they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. Except for what they've been scripted in to do. And willfully. Idiot. Let's go ahead and yes, keep it simple. You know what it's like? You ever seen those little babies who are allowed to do any and everything? And allowed to speak in a very, y'all conditioned to believe, a very unnatural way with so-called curse words when the whole language is a curse. And yet, it's entertaining and delightful, right? To many others. Do you see the social disparity? And it is a social economic thrust of certain individuals. And there's a reason. I've already expressed that. I've been reading to enlighten you as to that. What's very bothersome is there's no gruesome details. The gore seems to be the displacement of rationale to more irrational behavior, especially with the pale skinned people. Y'all are just phenomenally opulent in your whole institutionality of your fake narrative. And I'm not beating y'all up, because I have those who know. I love y'all all. It's not that I hate you, not at all. You walk in a lesser, and yet it's funny how all y'all's enemies have composed you to believe that you walk in a greater. It's phenomenal. It's pretty phenomenal. As one who studies this, I say hats off. Small golf clap. Yet it is very destructive to who you are. I'm just going to let you know this. And there will be an end. And in that end, there's no, in the last moment when you realize it, to make it right. You have one more chance to make it right. Now you so-called darkly melanated people. You are always in a chance. And if you don't take that chance to get it right, yeah, that's all I'm saying to that. Don't worry about who's who and what's what. Don't even bother with it. It is pricelessly, and I know you were sitting there, but you were saying, man, you got to get people to a certain point where they're willing to listen. When you go out fishing, do you use the same bait and lure all the time? You have to change it up, right? And yet y'all all believe you're so wise. You haven't even stepped into your truth. You haven't, and it's bigger than some identity, some races, some ethnicity. Man, it's bigger than that. You people are so marginalized. And you believe you want to leave something for your children. Y'all are so obscure. Could you imagine leaving for the children a world where nothing has to be paid for, nobody's poisoning their food, wanting to exterminate life, redesign and re-equip? Right now, you have perversions running around the earth, given a platform, who have been nurtured in stupidity in the worst way. And they come from all these hybrionic areas of ideology and chosen displacement, semi-moron epsilon. And yet they are over you, and they have dumbed you down to the point where I have been attempting to enlighten you to let you know that not even that can stop you. And you haven't paid one bit of attention. You don't have to go Coronado and run the old course and this, that, and the other and swim out in the cold ass water to be powerful. You're divided. No, that's well seen. And you consciously are very unconscious. And I don't get that. I'm not here to make a break. I'm not here to undo or do. I am only giving some tea. Shay, I appreciate it, honey. Jesus Christmas. Oh, both of those are frauds. Marcus, I'm not coming to watch you live. Stop it. Okay, hon. She's a sweetheart. Somebody I watched grow up. I love her dearly. And her children. I want to meet them. Her children are so beautiful. Keep telling her to get out of New York, but you know. Okay. Baba Rosson. I will watch it later. Oh, man. I woke up. I arose this morning. And those 4 or 5, it might have been more. 5 I made sure. 4 of them I made sure to remember. There was a 5th one. And I remembered everything. And I had a big old tear in my eye, like, what the freak? And I'm not somebody that's, no, man, I love little things with animals getting help and babies are laughing with their parents and, you know, the children are having a beautiful time and no one's getting hurt or nobody's paying for nothing from this stupid little, your oligarch controllers. And those get me all tickled up where I like to have a little tear. It's good to cleanse your energy. And it's to be able to see beautiful things the way they're supposed to be all the time. A lot of y'all are so arduously hard on yourselves because you're not wild and free. You know what a savage does when something goes against nature? It's like a tornado, a whirlwind, a typhoon, a hurricane. And you know what the little nitwits? Well, one of them got off. We're gonna maybe another one on here. Anyway, there's two had. It means it's unbinary code. It means that I know that you're not people, you're not regular people. Maybe an algorithm, it could be AI. I don't recognize AI. I don't give a fuck because a person manipulated. So it's one of you 2 idiots. And I'm looking right at it right now. And I'm grateful that they watch. Because they can watch all day. It ain't going to stop what's going to happen to them. I don't give a flying fuck. Either they go out the light. Let's make sure things happen to everybody else. You've been doing that. Nothing new. Huh. Anyway. It's good to be refreshed. It's good to let yourself be refreshed. And when you can see the beauty in the world and order is all around you. Now, I ain't talking about people or the things or the constructors, worthless construction, pieces of shit. That's what it is. All this is just unharmonic. You can't even get an ambience in a room. You can empty your room out, walk in there, unless it's, about 60 by 60, you get a at the other end. It is not, for us, the ceiling's not high enough, and there's too much grade on it. The concrete is not porous enough where it should be breathable. You know, they want you to believe in termites, this and another, but all you gotta do is tarp and mat. But no, besides all that, that's something else. That's another place of mine. All right, understanding how to make the place a better livable place, especially if you dig down 6, 7 feet and you build your first floor. In that, you don't have to worry about heating and cooling. That's whole nother dynamic. We're not going to get into that. We're not talking about basement because you got a basement on that. Depending on if you know, drill down far enough to know where the mud is, where the water table is, and where the bedrock and the sediments and blah, blah, blah. And that's another one. So we're not even going to get into that. It seems like I keep going there. No, because I'm talking about your head too. I'm talking about your heart, what they call a heart. I'm talking about your gut. I'm talking about your upper thoracic, which they attack usually after they've already destroyed you mentally. You don't want to hear me out, but I'm just only putting this out there because it's another little T. Now, your perception of who I am, you need to just get over that. Your reality is you don't know who you are, and I've been reaching out and doing my best. I've done all kind of little monologues for you, and you haven't even gathered it. You know why? You're easily tilted. You're easily manipulated. I just proved it to you. Here we got this little goofy Haitian woman sitting up there in DC when I told you it applies to Anglo-Saxons, but you don't want to hear that. Then you don't want to know what an Anglo or a Saxon truly is. For your pale skin, stop. Hollywood paints you a picture that has nothing to do with reality. And I am here to tell you that they finally brought that goofbuck back, who I have no respect for. He is a willing observant to perishing of some fictional hell. Listen to me, who doesn't believe in none of it in the first place, but there is a place specially built for him. Y'all's ouchie ouchie. There is a place specially, and look, a million cries and a million yelps can never undo, and there is no way for him to even save face as his predecessors before. So, a lot of alphabet people, they got a chance, except for you motherfuckers from under the ground. You've been very bad. You've been very, very, how do you say to the little boys? Very, very bad. Now, you can accept that I really don't care. I said I wasn't here for the masses. The fuck I need all y'all for? When if y'all want that fucked up, and I was here for the masses, do you think I need to be here? I'm here for the few. And you few better stop picking corn out your shit and looking at the peanuts. You better start keeping your hands clean. Get your nose to fresh air and ratify your thinking. And stop perpetrating fraud, talking about freedom when you've been free all the fucking time. You just not have you have yet to accept it. Leave all the motherfuckers, all the motherfuckers is a language you can interpolate. Ebonics or whatever the fuck it's called. All the motherfuckers, let them be right where they at. And if they don't want to change up, oh well, so what? The Orwellian. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks they're so enlightened and smart. For everyone that's harmed one of the children, you have no hope. And listen to me. Destroy don't mean that's after you have to deal for however millennia of pain in which you've got to go through. No, it's gonna, see, listen, when you're told it's gonna be on you 1,000-fold, you need to have an understanding. It's fucked up intrusive language. I just can't stand when I'm saying some of these words. But you know what I'm saying? You know what the fuck I'm saying? You perverts. You broken fiddlesticks. Allowed to be. And for that one, well, it knows exactly what it's doing. For them, they know exactly what they're doing. So anywho, let's say all this is a big experiment. From the jump, right? I want you to answer this. And if that were the case, then why would it be so important to create a false history, to put it all over the place, then redact, change, eradicate, and then put that narrative in there for a deeper conspiracy of an experiment? And then slowly see how bodies respond to certain things? If that were the case, you could have did it in standing where you originally were from. Or if you believe they created you for that purpose, then wow, you're really, really, really not as bright as I thought. Like I said, I'm here for the few. And if you love what you're doing, as copious as you may think it is, in the light of what you have been brought into the darkness to be perceived as it was right, shows that you're not all that special or bright. And if you don't get that, it's not open for self-interpretation or interpretation. Hold on to it. Everybody grab your ass pads, buckle on in, take your little lace fronts off, you dumb women still wearing those, and the groups with the bald spot and the TRT, you about to go on a fucking ride. You know, fucking language. Eucalyptus. When you can find some real eucalyptus. With the lavender, the stinging nettle is fabuloso. Semi-moron epsilon. Go watch Brave New World. I haven't seen that shit in so long. I don't know. I just remember certain things because I've written about certain things. I love quotes. Remember I said all the prophets are on the wall? Are you getting me now? Didn't Irene Cara just pass away? If you only knew the truth behind the industry. No, not the little thing they gave you. It's called Industry. Industrial City. Have any of y'all watched that yet? Boy. Well, I hope those few of you who are meditating and looking in the mirror and outside, not outside the window, are allowing yourselves to breathe. I had breakfast. I'm not going to eat no more today. I had 4 of Annie's blueberry waffles. I hate eating hot food in the morning or in the AM or in the waking. With ganache, real maple syrup, cinnamon, and it was fabulous. And that's it for today. I will not eat no more. You must fast, people. You have to. You had to. You have to fast, people. And you must disconnect yourself from toxic family. All the earth is your family. All the ones out there are your family. I'm just letting you know here, you need to disassociate and disconnect from your toxic family if you're not as toxic. And trust in me when I'm telling you. And if you can take your cell phone and put it away, don't sleep with it by you, please. Look, the radiation is real. It comes off of the thing. Okay? All this stuff, turn it off. They can turn it back on. That shows you. If you think this is that kind of experiment and that you're incapable or unable, there's things waiting on a few different levels. You just need to be focused on the one on the utmost layer. The ones in between don't mean you're no good. You need to snap about your goddamn coma. All the gods, all the devils, all the heavens and all the hells, and I added the devils, are within you. Trust me. You can go and listen to all those other individuals who are doing nothing but regurgitating shit. They're finding information because based upon the gazettes and what I've said before, and some of that shit is made up, people. You have to believe me. It's to give you enough to drag you along in your newfound, and to make sure that the vision is kept, and to keep pushing others away. Look, you ain't gonna believe me. You don't have to believe me about a hot dang thing, y'all. You have 3 million foreigners on our soil that came across the border. And when I say foreigners, I'm talking about real ones. Ones who don't know who they are, ones who don't give a damn about you. You have people from so-called Africa who don't know their true heritage. They're like orphan mental people. They're given more than you on your own soil. It's not saying it's not theirs either. You must listen. There are some things who are over here as well, moving amongst you. And it's by the same phonetically semi-moron epsilon beast that you continue to vote for in your stagnant celestial liquid of life that is nothing but a lake of dead bugs and carcasses. Take it however you choose. No, but you was talking Trump. See, look at that. Still looking out the window without even paying attention. Don't misquote with your foolish lower self my monologues to drag you along, to put you in a better place in a position. That's why I said I wasn't here for all you. But you're selfish, you're inglorious, you're envious, you're zealous, and all these things in the world that don't mean shit to you. You're a construct of the narrative, showing that their little tests and everything else without paying attention. When somebody's giving you a little something to give you a little edge, you can't even receive and be receptive of that. You can't even conceptualize because the only thing you know is exactly what the fuck they gave you. And then regurgitate what other idiots gave you. And me, I come along and I clear it up all the time. I'm always expressing to you, hey, look, the purpose of this was I'm reading this, alleged. When I woke up this morning, I was like, wow, this may be too late. It's not just a fucking feeling, it's a burdensome thing that I never wants to feel. I can't escape something that's overwhelming that I'm doing my best to ignore, and I can't even meditate because it's there. You don't get it. Because you have not tapped into, I don't want to hear, oh yeah, shut up. Oh, you want to be walkers in the light bullshit. Throw them little dumbass tarot cards away. Stop being so innocuously stupid. This. Remember yesterday I gave you the numbers, or was the day before? Let's see where you're at. I gave you a stat to show you that they're just, all they're attempting to do is take your rifles because they have, in order for them to do what they want to do next, they need them. You have people on your soil who are training out in the desert. 80% from Nebraska on over is 80% population. From that way over to the island of California, it's 20% of the population. All in them big deserts. They have cities, they got things they built up, and they have people who they've allowed you, especially you pale-skinned dumb fucks, y'all some dumb motherfuckers, to go fighting and cursing at people in different countries. Well, imagine when this same sons of bitches in a little world of experiment loose them on your asses. You're so bad, you're gonna fight, you're tough. You've been betrayed by your own. You got idiots in the police department, or some of the dumbest sons of bitches, not all. Thank goodness I know some good ones, but just the dumbest. Florida, what the fuck? Y'all need to fire every one of them sons of bitches. Texas, you got motherfuckers that can't even speak English. New York ain't no different. And you don't get it, but you Negroes spend your money everywhere. And here you can have the biggest police force, the biggest agencies cleaning up, but you got dumb Negroes in Carolinas and Georgias and Florida who will harm you just to be one up, especially these young, goofy new generations, these last two. Y'all some stupid son. And it's not all blame, not only on your parents, because your parents have fought. I've seen enough footage how much they fought to take you out of schools, got locked up, this, that, and other, and how much y'all use the system against your parents to get your way. So fuck you little broken ass bastard. But you guys gonna get your answer too. And all this good ones, don't get it twisted. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that apply to, because they're the ones lashing out. Not the little stupid liberals. Why are you saying that? Y'all are some dumb people. Dumb things. I don't even know what to call you. Well, people's not the right, proper acronym, actually. I don't know what to call you. But you're gonna learn. I commented on Papa Duck's page yesterday. It says, man, we are the Indians, to see what he would do. Because there is truth in that. But it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. I'm tired of explaining it because A lot of y'all, you got a lot of fighting you, but you're fighting for the wrong things, and you're arguing and you're fighting with people that shit don't matter because they don't know no better. But some of them actually are right, but a lot of them are actually wrong. But you don't know that. A lot of wasted fucking time and energy in the shit that don't and never will matter in the end. Is it starting to make sense? A little bit? So the two idiots left. They got somebody, or it might be somebody else here. I'll tell you. Or maybe they'll hit a like and it's sitting there and it's got a ghost factor. It's kind of weird. Never seen that code. Anyway, how broken must you be? How many of y'all grew up in the 60s and you saw all the death and shit like I saw? At a young age. Yes, y'all. And then in the 70s, 80s, I even saw more shit. A lot. I shared the story when I was on my ventures of selling marijuana, which is an excellent. I was getting the best grades you could ever get in this world. And I was showing people how to smoke it, you know, because they would smoke the whole thing to their head. No, you smoke a joint, you pass it around between 6 people, and you got the right amount. You'll be high for about, hour and a half, 2-3 hours. Oh, yeah, that's how good the weed was back then. I don't know all this West Coast, East Coast goofy bullshit, fake shit. No. I didn't grow up in that age. So that Zionist created, I don't even like calling them Zionists, Khazar, whatever the fuck created the rivalry for the system that to which y'all have all indoctrinated yourselves in to be locked up and every fucking thing else. Music, everything to be stolen away. That's the relationship you have with them frauds. But anyway, you know, from the bodies chopped up in the bathtub to the, I mean, just to the gay crack dealers, the worst of the worst, stopping off to, you know, drop off an ounce of weed, and they all in there slathery, butt naked looking, and you look. I don't think any of them are alive. I haven't looked into it. I really don't plan on it. And then to know that the music industry, Puff Diddy and certain individuals, and they all hired these people coming out of prison, Pelican Bay or Rikers or whatever, to drug you and rape you if you got in the music industry and they wanted to make more money from you. They actually have you where you come in every once a month to get your things sucked to suck theirs. Oh, this is a reality, y'all. I don't need that. I don't need to have Chuck D or none of them fucking idiots on here. I'm telling you something that's well known in other circles. And y'all see these people and you think there's security and bodyguards, half of them motherfuckers are walking up on there and they dicking the young Jack, whatever, they dicking them down in the witch card. You notice they don't have no girlfriends and shit with them. And y'all let it get to this point. All of y'all let it get to this point. Y'all know a lot of y'all went to these concerts and shit. Ain't even listened to the goddamn words because you're too stupid to know better. Nobody guided you. But now you still got a bunch of idiots around you. They talking about, yeah, because, and there ain't no yeah to nothing. Somebody asked me about this the other day. I do that to agitate them. I don't give a fuck about what they see in the cameras or none of that. What was that? Somebody just popped up. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes, it did. Yeah, all this West Coast, East Coast cush bullshit. A lot of that shit on the so-called West, not the West Coast, y'all. All that shit over there, you'd be surprised how they made that shit. It's not the best strain. The best strains actually came out of the goddamn Louisianas, the Bayou, and the so-called Carolinas. I hate these words, these new words these motherfuckers created with these states. They're ugly. They're fucking, they're empty. Any of y'all know the real names of some of these so-called states? I don't know how y'all let them get away with it. Oh, that's right. Your parents is fucked up, and your parents' parents is fucked up, And it's further indoctrinated. And everybody played a good role, believing they were superior by sitting around in the big house in the foyer, drinking a glass of wine, smoking a fat old cigar. Yeah, some making 6 figures a year, and some of y'all come from that. Some of y'all, I came from the struggle and the hustle and the bustle, and like that makes shit. It should have never happened. Displacement not based upon theory or thought, the reality of the situation, the social dichotomy, the social breakdown, the social disparity, the social economic, come on, inferiation, the inferiority complex. Y'all amaze me. You really do. Very peculiar. You saw, yeah, my cat. Yeah. It's not my cat. It's my little 4-legged brother, I would say. He resides here with me. Remember, I rescued him. Or he rescued me. Do you see what I'm saying, people? If you walk in this world and you're not really walking, living, breathing, partaking, allowing yourself to develop by seeing, then how can you say that you're walking in this world? Everything is about control. My dog, my service dog, you know, I say my service dog. I thought it was more eloquent than saying my dog. Charisma, my four-legged little sister, who assisted me more than you can imagine. And I learned so much from her. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Baby Blue on the res would greet me every day, and I'd fill the water, the tree hole up with water, so all the horses and Baby Blue would greet me and let me pet him and snuggle his head up against me, and I'd look for ticks to pull off of him, and even went as far as to buy a brush. It's not horses don't belong to nobody. And Baby Blue made sure he saw me every morning to get a carrot and an apple or so, or a few. And everybody on the res was like, why does that horse keep going over there to that guy? And instead of paying attention to themselves, and why no horse walks up to them, and why the dogs don't respect them or their children, always looking out the window, especially displaced from the truth of the origin. So, in this fake world where you are made to believe that everything is beneath you while they've got you beneath yourself. Dead. The Walking Dead. Somebody said the season finale just came out. I didn't even look at it. They said it was pretty good. I says, it's always going to be pretty good. They're writing the narrative. They want to feed you some shit. And it says the season finale. Oh, that means they're going to either come out with some new directions or, well, welcome to the jungle. They got your disease. I stopped attempting to figure y'all out a long time ago. Then it hit me one night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't slumber or rest. I was up for 2 days. I think I got about a total of 1 hour sleep in 2 days. 2 nights. And then I realized, okay, I'm here to share information. Travels, walks, stories. And that's it. Nothing else. I'm not here to stop shit. I ain't here to control shit. Y'all have absolutely no control over anything other than your ass. And even that you don't have control on because you refuse to acquiesce. Pay attention to what you're doing. Every time I watch a video and I'm seeing somebody that start yelling and screaming, I'm like, They got to be on blood pressure medication. Or your sugar's off or something. I don't know what the. And then I kind of realized that there's some people that just want to hear all that because they're yelling and screaming at themselves and they can't do it out loud because they don't know how to. That's like the guy that starts to fight all the time, but he can't really fight, or she can't fight, so they got somebody else that's always there that can fight. You know, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. I have no issue with being wrong, people. I embrace being wrong. It helps me to become something else. Yes, Mama Red, but this is not a laughing matter. There's nothing funny here. That's the comfortable zone you need. You need to get out of it. I'm being very direct today. That's what we need more of. Y'all need more of. Not me doing the little monologues to get you into a certain appetite. That's just me showing you that majority of you don't have self-control. And I'm always illuminating you because I lift y'all up on high. I lift y'all up on a pedestal over me. And you don't get it. Why? Because in your ignorant substitute, you think you have to, you think you know, or you have to have a place of despairing discouragement that you exact in verbiage to make you comfortable in your ignorance. No, you're the light. You are the way. You don't even know it. It's time to buckle down. It's time to strap up and be solid. You don't stand under me. These words are really a spell. No, seriously. You get it or you don't. You don't have to respond, baby. I love you. I love all y'all. Oh, that eucalyptus. Oh, yeah. And mint. Oh, yes. Mint. I forgot about it. With the lavender. Oh, my goodness. I told you what this was. There's nothing wrong. Does it hurt? It's like hitting the like button. Does it hurt? I put it up there, $60-something because Sue gave me a 30 and she donated twice, and then what's the name? Lone Wolf gave 10, and somebody sent 5. And I left it there because it's not enough to buy the books that I want to read to you. Oh, I'm going to read later on today. I hope you guys are into it. It's Saturday. Hope you didn't go out and doing all that, messing your intellect, your light up. There's no need to drink no more, y'all. And if you're smoking weed all day, you're broken. If you can't take a couple of puffs every few days and meditate and have clarity, then you're broken. Why is that people have this connection to the fictional world? And then when divinity of yourself wants to stick its head up, it wants to break through the cracks of your Shana, and Hawa wants to come out, you want to bandage it up as if you're wrapping hands to go hit the heavy bag. I'm telling you to free your hands from those wraps. It doesn't have to be everlast. And allow yourself to actually be a little wild and free, untamed and unnatured. Be a little more savage. All the things that they made you believe when the animals are beasts, which they're not. They say they're savage. Do you see how untamed and how free and how they are? And how loving and caring for one another and protective without verbiage? And if the verbiage was understood, you would know better because you would do the same thing. You would, you would react the same way for your children. Instead of, oh my God, because you're broken. Or being drunk, getting beaten in the head while you were sleeping without being able to sense the idiot coming in front of you because they're broken. What's up, Papa? Oh, you want that? I have to give him for a second. If you don't mind holding on for like a hot minute, it'll take me no time at all. Come on, Papa. I got it right here. It's right here. Yeah, when is he coming back? Let's lock the door. Did you put the? Did you run up? Did you put the headset up? I'm gonna use it when I go on to meditate. All right, appreciate it, sis. Yeah. Nigga, hear your voice. Husband and wife and the cousin, I teach them how to meditate, and 2 of them are leaving, and they were giving me hand signals of this, that, and the other. Well, anyway, it's none of your business. I just thought I'd share that. Okay, hold on, Papa. Oh, I got the stuff on my finger, man. It's like, this is almost like tuna. I wonder if I can eat this. Let's say if things go bad. Can I eat some of this with you, buddy? Would you mind if I eat some of this with you? You looking at me like, hell no. Wait, listen here, partner. If I could spend $12.99 on this stuff for you twice a week, I think I can eat some of it. It smells pretty good. Oh, no. I just taste, no. Oh, my God. Why are you going crazy for it? Cats usually like what we eat. Oh, my goodness, this stuff tastes like, it don't taste like yogurt. It tastes like some messed up puke spinach. I still probably would eat it though if it was hard times, but good God, if a whole breast milk tastes like this. Now, I like to have a whole bunch of nursing ass women around me. I wouldn't have to eat nothing. This would be all I need. I was seeing some of you male cats be, y'all be trying to steal. Oh, here you go. I'm serious, y'all. I'm not playing. You think it's a game? Why are you gonna lie to y'all for it? Like y'all somebody I have to lie to. Y'all are funny. Stop being nosy. I can feel you up here. Excuse my manners. I'm so grateful you could hang in there. No, I was messing with her. She's walking away, and people turn around and look. And she's just laughing. Yeah, it was nobody being nosy, people. I wouldn't give a fuck anyway. The window's wide open. I hope y'all learned something. I've been on here for an hour and 12 minutes. I had to change certain things I couldn't say. It doesn't mean that I couldn't say like there's some big thing behind us, like I got orders from my heart. I couldn't say it because I had to think. Doesn't mean necessarily that everything I said is supposed to roll over well with everybody. I'm not quick on my feet with thought either, so don't get that twisted. I told you I'm like Jonah. I don't like what I'm doing or saying. I really want to stop because I really kind of don't give a fuck. Like I said, I have no sympathy. I can empathize with people because I'm aware of certain things. But my love is the only conviction I have. The reason why I do say and share the shit I share. We will be reading quite a bit of Enoch today. And I will be reading something else as well. Besides, today won't be so much Flatlanders. That'll be later on. I want to go back into another book that I already read, and I want to start that over again with you. And then later on, Flatlanders. I need you to be able to hear, because I know a lot of you didn't buy the book. I think only 3 of you have purchased some of these books. So that way you can have a second oratory. A way of, me. And I think it may help some of you cross that broken bridge that you can mend. Okay? Yeah. All right. And shout outs, I guess. And I know the other day I didn't do no shout outs because I was very, very fucking tired of these individuals. I hope they remove themselves from me on Facebook because I know they came over here and watched. I'm tired of their little bitch-titude. I'm tired of men acting like fucking women. Women exist because there is a purpose. Men exist. Man and one man exist only. Now, all that human shit and all that other stuff out there, cut yourselves from that. Okay? You are on this earth to traverse this earth. You're not here to operate and maleficent and this, that, and the other. Okay? I know somebody's going to be in the background, correct your status. Shut the fuck up. Shout to y'all too. When you did it. Sometimes you got to walk with people to be able to walk them in another direction. Okay? To be wild. And the fuck, you seen when I'm reading downstairs, you see the picture. Think I've got it there for me? I got it there for when people visit. They look up and I say, wow, what does that say? Well, what the fuck are you supposed to be? Wild, free, or savage. Be that what you were meant to be. Bro, get you 4 or 5 women and have babies with all of them. You can take care of them because they'll take care of you. Fuck is wrong with you? Imagine 5 women, 3 working, 2 taking care of the babies. You out there busting your ass. Everybody's eating. Everybody's living. Everybody's got a room, a home. Like, makes sense. What the fuck happened to you, melanated fucking people? I'm married. You don't belong to you. If you got saying you got a marriage because you saw old people grow 80, 90 years old, they didn't get married the same way you do with this fake ass Christian, fake ass. The fuck you need a judge and you need papers for to get married on earth. Where the fuck word marriage come from? Are y'all even paying attention? You pick your significant other and you be with that. And if you need more harmony, women, you need more sisters, you bring them in. And it's not about sharing. It is the way it was established from the beginning. It's order. Men carry many sperm and you only have 1 fucking egg. Sometimes you get a double, but that's because of hormones. You get twins and shit. All right? Because they're meant to bring in fucking nations through the womb. As the fish in the fucking sea. Like, wake the fuck up. Rockefeller and the CIA and them Zionist fucks have done a number on y'all, and y'all are killing more babies, children, than you are bringing into this world with your stupid ass want to rub coochies together shit. And that's all I have to say. Alleged. Ronald, what's going on, baby boy? It's my beloved brother, Big Pontiac, Green Ings. What's going on, family? Mama Red, you know, and I, man, Jamori, hey. I'll be reading later. Make sure your notifications on. Share it with people. Inform people. Come on over. There's much more that has to be discussed. Much, much more. Only a little more time left, people. Okay?